We are here with Nelson George at Book Soup on Sunset in Los Angeles. Nelson, how are you?
I'm good. Good. Thank you for coming out.
Great. How's your tour of your book going?
So far, so good. I've been to Philadelphia, Miami, some stuff in New York. I'm going to the Bay Area after this, Toronto. And then next year, I'm going to do some stuff in probably D.C., Atlanta, Philly, and maybe Boston. So I'm going to continue with the book right through the spring.
And tell us a little bit about the book, please.
It's called The Plot Against Hip Hop. It's kind of a paranoid conspiracy thriller that's based in the world of hip hop. It posits that there's been an ongoing secret conspiracy to control and manipulate hip hop's history that goes back about 20 some odd years. It's catalyzed by the murder of a well-known music critic named Dwayne Robinson, a guy who's one of Jay-Z's bodyguards named D. Hunter, who's sort of a mentee of the slain journalist, decides there's something really weird about his murder, and finds out that Dwayne was writing a book called The Plot Against Hip Hop, a nonfiction book, and the manuscript is gone. And that leads him on this sort of weird journey through the ins and outs of hip-hop history.
Excellent. And how many pages is this book?
I don't know how many pages it is.
How long did it take you to write it?
On and off a couple of years. I had the title. I was really inspired by this book by Philip Roth called The Plot Against America, which is a brilliant novel. And I thought, well, Plot Against Hip Hop, that'll work. And it's interesting. So what is the Plot Against Hip Hop? Now, I had characters and I had some of the things, but once I had the title, I began to try to figure out what was this thing I was trying to create. I kind of had the beginning, but then you have to figure out literally beat by beat what happens in chapter by chapter and leads you forward. So it was really fun. I mean, I've done a lot of nonfiction. I've done some fiction and screenplays. So the idea of sketching out the narrative and trying to make these things come in and out, I thought it was really fun.
Excellent. And what do you like about hip-hop right now?
I like the fact that it's very accessible. There's almost too much of it, in a sense, but that's part of why there's less gatekeepers. So there's a lot of people out there doing interesting things. Unfortunately, I think for me, maybe because I'm from the other generation, it's harder for me to wade through to find stuff. I remember when I got turned on to Odd Future, and I thought, that was kind of, haphazardly, but I think that's probably how a lot of stuff happens now. Because there's so much that there's very little that's actually marketed. If it's not sort of vouched for by a brand, or Lil Wayne or Jay or whoever, it's hard. I think it's kind of difficult for artists to find that space where they're paid attention to.
Absolutely.
So the things that are great about the eras also makes it difficult.
Excellent. Well, we at Fusicology.com really appreciate you doing this interview, and we really enjoyed everything that you've done so far, and we really look forward to everything that you will continue to do.
And I thank Fusicology. I'm going to Toronto with you guys. You guys are doing a screening and a reading there, and you've been very supportive of the book, and I really like what the site represents.
Thank you.
The quality of the music that's on it, and so I always feel like when I get sent that email, Fusicology, okay, I can open this. I'm not going to be assaulted by some stuff I don't care about.
Really, really appreciate that, and we'll see you very soon.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.